Hey y'all, good Saturday morning. Hope everybody's doing well today. February the 1st, 2025. I'm Terry, and welcome to my ordinary life. Hey, yeah, boy. Hey, it's about, let's see, it is 5:33 this morning. About to put me in a biscuit in the oven. Set my timer. Hang on just a minute. I always go over. Timer is set. We're going to cook that biscuit this morning. And when it gets dead, we're going to put us some good old sorghum syrup. This is sent to me straight out of Missouri. Good friend of mine, Brother Jason over there. And he sends me that, and I love that stuff. This is my second jar of it. And boy, that right there on a biscuit just makes a fine meal. That makes a fine meal. Hey, y'all. We're going to go to the flea market today. So I'm going to polish up my boots for today. And then I'm going to eat me some breakfast. No Sweet Pea's going to get ready here in a little while. And we're going to go to the flea market. Let me turn some of these lights off, and we'll go in to the living room, and we will put a coat of polish on the boots that I'm going to wear today. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and talk about it for just a quick minute. Y'all know this is vlog number 1 of my ordinary life. What we're going to do is we're just going to do videos on whatever I want to do them on. Vlogging my ordinary life. And today, now I don't do any editing or anything like that, so what you see is what you get. That's just the way I do it, okay? So we got that biscuit in there cooking. That gives us about 20 minutes. We're going to get into this Diet Dr. Pepper, which is, oh my goodness. That is some good stuff right there. That's my favorite drink in the whole wide world. I dig it. So what I'm going to do this morning, and I'm going to put a coat of polish on my Ariat boots. And these boots are about 6 years old. No, they're 5. They could be 6 years old. These are kind of I guess you'd call these maybe like a Wellington type slip-on boot. Got that nice strap and buckle on there. It's a discontinued model. Got that red grip. That is a replaceable sole. You can redo these. This is a full leather upper. It's a full leather upper. But I fell in love with it. I bought these boots when I very first bought them. I bought them for a work boot. And I loved them so much, I immediately went and bought another kind of other boot. Because when I bought these, they were discontinued. And I said, I can't wear these to work. These has got to be my kicking about, you know. And I wear them to church sometimes, and a lot of times they're my Saturday boots. Today's Saturday, so here we are. So I'm going to put a coat of polish on them. I've always kept them up. I always kept polish on them, kept them clean. And like you say, they you know, look how good they look. Oh, don't they pretty? Don't they pretty? Now what I'm using is I just use this kiwi paste type shoe polish. And this is just a regular old brown. These boots were a little bit lighter when I first got them. But I like to use this brown and kind of darken them up a little bit. And let me see, I'll change this thing down just a little bit. We'll make it a little easier to see. We'll get it down here. We'll see how that works out. I may have to change it again. But like I said, I keep these polished real good anyway, so it don't take a whole lot to do these. And so I just put a little coat of polish on there, and it helps protect them and makes them shine. I like, me personally, I like for my boots to have a little shine to them. Even the boots I wear to work, I shine them about once a week or once every other week. I put a coat of polish on them, and I show up on Monday morning, them boots be shining. You know, I don't know about you, but you know, when I got on a nice shirt, nice pair of breeches, my boots is shining. It just sort of makes you walk with your head up a little bit, you know. Kind of like an old rooster. Excuse me. Kind of like an old rooster. I like to call that, you know, it's kind of man stuff. It's just being a man, you know, being well, just like a rooster. You know, your tail feathers up high, your head up high, you know, just looking good. Y'all, I kind of carry on like that sometimes, but I really appreciate y'all jumping in here on this vlog number 1, February the 1st, 2025, and we just gonna make these videos here and yonder, ever how they fall. Hey, we may make a video back to back, or we may make a video every 3 or 4 days, or you know, just whatever comes about. And all we're gonna do, and there's no criteria on this channel whatsoever. It is exactly like the title says, my ordinary life. We may do some stuff on the job, and going to church, and going to the grocery store, and cutting grass. Today we putting a little polish on these old boots. Me and Sweet Pea, we're gonna go up to Macon today, the big flea market. I come in yesterday, and she had me a little cash money set aside, and we're gonna go up there and do that. And we done talked about one of our favorite places that we like to go on Saturday. We swap out on Saturday, different places to go eat, you know. And this Saturday we go into what's called the Mellow Mushroom, and we both just love their pizza. And so, good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise to where we can't get across them. We're gonna go to the flea market here in a little while, and then we'll knock about. Ain't no telling where else we might go, but one thing's for sure, we sure gonna go to the Mellow Mushroom. We're gonna get us one of them, what they call a house pizza. It's got 2 or 3 different kinds of meats on it, and vegetables and cheese, and Lord have mercy, I'm telling you right now, it's just some fine, outstanding groceries. Fine, outstanding groceries. I really like going there. Really like going there. Well, these things right here. I apologize for doing that, but I tell you what, I just can't get my throat clear this morning. These little old videos, they may come in the morning, they may come on the weekend. They just, like I say, they just gonna be periodically. It ain't no certain time that they'll come out. They'll just be watching. Just be watching. All right, you see how kind of dull that is with that polish on there. So we'll leave that alone for a minute and let that kind of dry, and then we'll buff it, and I'll show y'all that in just a second. We'll buff that, and what I use to buff mine, and this one right here's got some age on it, kind of like me. Look at that, got that curve on it right there. And this is actually I don't remember what it's wore off, but this thing, it's horsehair, which is, that's what you want. You want the real thing. And that being concave like that, and see, do you see how much bigger this is? Most people just have them little old small brushes and stuff, but I got a pretty good size paw. My hand runs about 4.5 inches, almost 4.5 inches across right there. That's a pretty good size. So I like to have that brush right there. Real proud to have that. Had it for years and years. Oh, one of the things I was going to do today. Oh, you know, we had a storm last night. It's going to be pretty today. I think it's going to be about 70 today down here in the South Georgia. And I always try to carry me a little fire. You know, a lot of people carry Zippo. A lot of people carry Bics and stuff like that. I'm kind of old school. I like to carry a Zippo. And this particular Zippo was gifted to me by a friend of mine. I collect a few Zippos, but this one is a 1964 Zippo. And I know that thing. I know I kind of cutting my head off right there. I ain't the best in the world about this, but let me get that up there where it don't cut my head off. There we go. But this is a 1964 Zippo. And that's the same year model as me. That's right. That old thing right there is pushing 61 years old. Look at that. But I had to put, hey, that fire's hot. I hadn't put any fuel in here in a few days. So I'm going to put me just a little bit of fuel in here, for I don't want to run out. Because, hey, I might be up there at the flea market. And some very nice lady may pull out a cigar and stick in her mouth to smoke a cigar. And you know, me being a Southern gentleman such as I am, I put that thing out like that right there. Oh, I done, look at him. Pull that thing out right there, strike it, light her cigar. Oh, that's just the way it is. Look at there. That, I told you that thing was about to run out. It's a good thing I put some in it. Let me go ahead and put some more in it. Like I said, on these videos, you'll get what you get because I don't edit. I don't change nothing. I don't add nothing. I may start and stop or something if I have to move somewhere or whatever, but we don't do no editing. We don't do no inserts or nothing like that. We're gonna show you the real thing. Boy, I'm glad I did that. Because I love to play with these things too. Don't be playing with your lighters, but I do. I love playing with them. I'm gonna let it lay there for just a minute, let that soak in right there. So what we're gonna do, I think, see if that, oh yeah, that's dried right there. Let me get this down here where y'all can see. Take this thing right here and let me replace this thing over here. I apologize, y'all, but I'm still about half asleep this morning. We'll get this thing going right here. I'll get it down here where y'all can see what's going on. There we go. Look at here. Now we're making some sense. Goodness gracious, Terry. And all we do is just buff it. Just buff that stuff right there. And you talking about make that boot shine. Ooh. Make that 5-6 year old Ariat boot just shine like a new nickel. Not to mention all the protection you're giving it, you know, making that thing nice, pretty, and helping it if you get in the mud and the water, it'll help protect it, helps protect them threads, make that boot last a much longer time. I want y'all to look at there. Look at that boot. That thing just shine. Ain't that a handsome boot? Lord, Ain't that a handsome boot? We'll put that on that old foot right there. Get over here where I can do it. Put that on that old foot. Slide it right on. Pull them jeans over it like it right there. Tell me that. Y'all look right here. Y'all look right here. Y'all tell me if that ain't a, ooh, don't that pretty? That is a good looking sight right there. Now you think what I'm gonna look like today, walking around that flea market with him. Hey, I know. Like I said, this is just my ordinary life. This is what I do. Let's check there we go. I sure am glad I went ahead and put some fuel in that thing. If I'd have had to light somebody's stogie today, I'd have been without fire. Not totally. I'll keep one in the truck too. I wouldn't have been totally without. But that's just embarrassing to stracky Zippo and not have no fire in it. So we'll get this other boot going on right here. Get it all shined up. I hope that y'all got a big Saturday plan today. Hope y'all get out there, hunt up. I like to do a little collecting, and most folks, if they know me, I sort of collect a few pocket knives and Zippos, and I love collecting gas and oil type stuff, and so going to these old flea markets and yard sales and stuff is just something I dearly enjoy. And getting to go out on a Saturday afternoon and do that, and then me and Sweet Pea, my lovely wife, and we'll go somewhere and eat, and have a meal out, because been home and working all week long, so get out on a Saturday and kind of get out there and sport around a little bit, just the way we like to do it. Oh my goodness. Me waller around here and get this other boot on. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, these boots right here, they feel so good on my footses. I really enjoy them. Really enjoy them. Let's see. We ought to be getting pretty close to that old biscuit getting ready. Let's take a little sip of this Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Ooh-wee. Let's go check our biscuit and see where we at. Y'all come on with me. Come on with me, we'll go check it. Like I told you, all we gonna do is we just vlogging. We just vlogging and showing y'all an ordinary life. And I know that most of y'all live an ordinary life too, but this one's mine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all hang on. Let me get me a plate. Oh yeah, got me a plate and a fork. And this is just about ready. Y'all gonna like this. Y'all gonna like this. We gonna turn that off and that off. Oh my goodness. Y'all smell that biscuit? Look at that. Oh goodness. We're gonna get that biscuit out. I don't know if y'all can see me or not, but we're gonna open that old biscuit up while it's good and hot. Oh, look at there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna open up this old sorghum. Yeah, this is, see if I can get that up there where y'all can see that. It's some good stuff. We're gonna put a little on this biscuit here. We won't put too much because this stuff right here is pretty strong. But it sure is good. Ooh-wee, look at that. That is some good stuff. Oh me, oh my. Well, I tell you what, I have really enjoyed today. And thank y'all so much for joining in on vlog number 1 of my ordinary life. Hope y'all have an awesome day. Till we come back together again. Love you, see you, bye. Y'all be sweet.